Hello, Shawnee Stars. Mrs. Simon here. Want to do our check-in for Positivity Project for this week and talk about our upcoming theme for next week. So next week, we're going to be focusing on perseverance. And what does perseverance mean? It means that you complete what you start despite obstacles. You never give up. And so people who are or demonstrate perseverance or this strength of perseverance may be considered or described as being persistent or hardworking or devoted or committed. All right, so we're going to read a story this week that goes along with perseverance. This story is a story about a sheep and a wolf. And the story is called Anything is Possible. And this is written by Juliana Belloni. Let me just get set up here. All right. And we're going to read Anything is Possible to talk about perseverance. So I want you, as I'm reading, I want you to think about how you're seeing perseverance played out in this story. So them being hardworking and not giving up, even though there might be some obstacles. Okay. All right. Anything is possible. This is the story of a sheep who, from the top of her hill, watched the birds fly and thought to herself, how lucky they are. They can choose how they look at things, from far away, from up close, or from somewhere in between. One day, the sheep had an idea, and she ran to see the wolf. I have to talk to you, she shouted. He stopped what he was doing and listened. Let's build a flying machine. Do you think it's that simple? You spend too much time watching the birds in the sky, said the wolf, shaking his head. But eventually, the sheep's dream got the better of the wolf's doubts, and they started working on the machine together. They gathered fabric and rods and followed the plans that they had designed. When they were ready, they started the machine and took off into the sky. But the fabric wasn't strong enough. It soon ripped and they tumbled to the ground. Let's try again, said the sheep, and she blew up some balloons. Hold tight, she shouted. This time, as soon as they got the machine off the ground, birds popped the balloons. Oh dear, shouted the wolf. This is never going to work. But they decided to try one more time. The sheep had a new idea. She got the wolf to cut out a dragon's tail while she cut out a head. This time it worked. They were flying. And steadily and surely they continued to fly. Someone once wrote that only those who dream learn to fly. See, said the sheep. What did I tell you? Anything is possible, admitted the wolf. The sky before them was wide open. So just as we talked about, perseverance means that you don't give up and you keep going, even if there's obstacles. So in this story, we saw they came up with a plan to get this flying machine, and they tried it, and it didn't work. And then they tried something else. They made some adjustments. They tried something else, and it didn't work. And then they kept trying, and finally they got it to work, right? So that's a perfect example of perseverance, that even though something might be tough, you've got a goal, you want to make it happen, and you work really hard to make sure that you don't give up and you keep trying, even though it might be difficult. So we saw that in this story in Boys and Girls. We hope that when you set goals for yourself, that you persevere, so you don't give up. And even though it might be tough and there might be times when it's really difficult, that you just adjust your plan a little bit and you keep going. That's perseverance. So we want all of you to develop perseverance and to try with all your might and work hard to achieve your goals. And then anything is possible. So if you keep trying, setting those goals, anything is possible. All right, guys. So hope you had a great week, and we will see you soon. Bye.